Who asked TVD that dumbass question? Is he gonna leave? Is he coming back next year?
I don't know who asked him, but I think it's a valid question. I think Luke. Okay, so when I do the thing, I'm live, and sometimes the people in the comments say, "Hey man, ask this." Luke said the same thing. Luke said, "Ask Manny." Basically, ask Manny, is he afraid that TVD will transfer with the offensive coordinator leaving?
So they basically think that he will follow Lashley to
not necessarily follow. Transfers for a better situation.
What situation? You're the starting quarterback at the University of Miami. Where you finna go and transfer to another situation?
To somebody who's not 75.
Okay, so where you finna transfer to a situation where you the starting quarterback next year? Now you got to go and work for it. Don't act like you're gonna transfer and just get that job.
I think what he's done. If he transfers somewhere, I think he could transfer into a job. He like Joe Montana. That's 6'3". He do. He like Joe Montana. So you don't think it was a valid question because
no, like you gonna transfer to University of Miami starting quarterback. You gonna go where? The receivers coming back that you like. You gonna go where?
I guess who's the next offensive coordinator? What offense does he run? Does he love Jacory Brown? Like, all those questions are gonna have to be answered.
Now that's a valid question.
But that's what he's saying.
Jacory Brown one.
Sometimes you gotta.
That's valid.
Right. So that's what he's saying. I guess sometimes you take your own life in your own hands. I'm not gonna just sit here dormant and wait till the OC get here, and he don't like skinny quarterbacks who can't run. Pocket passes. So I guess that's what it would become from. Okay, so I'm gonna go find a program that you know what I'm saying, and that's what the thought came from. I didn't think it didn't cross my mind, you know what I'm saying, but it crossed two people's mind, right?
Obviously.
Yeah, it crossed two people's mind. It didn't cross my mind that way. Is TVD the best player on the team?
Behind Lewis Haddon, yeah. Yeah. The punt, I don't care. The punt is the best player on the team. I said it.
Welcome to South Florida. Yeah. Welcome to South Florida. Welcome to South Florida. Welcome to South Florida, the bottom of the clip of the Gunshine State. One of them boys still boring in that way. Big plate, get it for the 18 if you straight. Get cake and stop hating, it's the motto of the state. A lot of face, but it's still real around here. That foreign too.
But yeah, TVD probably
think so?
Is our best player. Dang, yeah. And the crazy thing, maybe 60% of our best players are all freshmen. Gotta come back next year.
I just get confused when I'm looking at quarterbacks that produce because I don't know if what we're looking at is somebody throwing the ball 50 times. I don't know if it's the defense just can't touch the wide receivers anymore. Like it's just the wide receivers out there running willy-nilly. You know what I'm saying? And it's hard to. But one thing you can't take from him is he performing. It's getting wrote on paper. 300 yards in the first half.
6 games. Yeah. 6 games in a row. 300 yards plus 3 touchdowns. Like, that's good.
Yeah, you can't take that from him. And so I guess at the end of the day, he's performing.
He's performing.
Yeah.
Performing.
Because we've seen plenty of people get back there, take them snaps.
And do nothing.
and nothing gets caught up.
Nothing, yeah.
And sets nothing on fire. Rambo get drafted in what round?
Probably second round.
Yeah.
There's a lot of receivers coming out of that class. So I would say second. Maybe if you have a great pro day, great combine, you can push yourself in the first, but maybe, second as of now.
So Rambo's a first round draft pick, you think? First or second? That's funny how that happened. Because none of us thought that 4 weeks ago.
Man, when Rambo came, I kept telling you he was going to be our best receiver. Because I seen it at Oklahoma.
And I said that guy was... And I said the jury was out. I can't imagine that he couldn't get on the field at Oklahoma. He'd be the fourth wide receiver.
Man, what happens, man, when you go into a program, you become the starter receiver your freshman, sophomore year, you get hurt, they don't just wait for you to come back unless you're that guy. You know what I'm saying? Oklahoma can recruit receivers. Right. So guess what? They recruited receivers that said, hey, you hurt. It's my turn now.
And he just didn't sit there and watch it.
You come back and they still saying, well, I'm here. You know what I'm saying? You got to wait your turn again.
Right.
Sometimes you don't want to wait. Let him leave.
Because he's good, though. Like he can't guard him one-on-one. Like he scorches every cornerback they get in front of him.
Man, he's good. He came and just broke 2 records. First year. Versus Miami, just broke 2 records.
He get a lot of targets, too, though.
I mean, would you not throw him the ball if you're going to catch it?
It's the smart thing to do. Back to TVD again, huh? No, it's definitely the smart thing to do. Our boy Thad gets the game, and it's exactly what it said.
Thad gonna run that ball.
Give him a chance. I think he needs to be a little smaller, though. He doesn't look, to me, he looks like a bowling ball. He don't look like he has any of this. He used to have some of this, you know what I'm saying? Well,
you don't need that. In the third and fourth quarter, guess what? They don't want to hit him. He keep hitting the running back like that.
I knew he was going to produce. I mean, it was obvious to me. They just had to give him a chance. Cody Brown running a little harder, too. Yeah.
It was Duke, man. It was Duke, so.
Duke is bad, ain't he?
Duke is bad. Duke is back to looking like how Duke's supposed to look. Let's just say that.
Yeah, Duke is bad. Duke is bad. Listen, man, the other night, went to watch a high school game. Carson Haggard, Gulliver Prep went out there with their high school career on the line. And weird game, bro. Like, weird game. Gulliver got the ball first, 3 and out. Cardinal Gibbons got the ball and went right to the end zone, 7-zip. And I was like, oh, Larry. Thought we said Gulliver was the favorite tonight. And then Cardinal Gibbons didn't do a thing. Nothing else until the third quarter.
Yeah, well, it was like 28-7?
It was 27, I think it was 27-7, or it was up by 20 points at one point in time. And it was just one of them games that seemed like it was 8 quarters long. And it just kept going back and forth, an interception, or this, and eventually Cardinal Gibbons made enough big plays to get back in the game. Got to the goal line. You want to watch the highlights? That'll be on Facebook, FOOTBALLVILLE. Got to the goal line, scored, went up by like 4 points. Came out with a minute left and kicked a squib kick. And it went to like the 40. So now Gulliver got the ball with a minute left at their 40. I'm like, man, Carson finna win this. One play, false start, which was their 10th false start penalty that night. Now you 1st and 15. And then they got the 4th and 2. They threw like a quick slant to CJ. It was high. He jumped. It just hit him in the hands and it bounced off. And that was the end of my little dude career. Now I say my little dude because I've been following Carson for a while. I knew how good he was. I think best quarterback in Florida, bro. I think he's the smartest thing with a ball in his hand. Smarter than some of the coaches that's probably coaching him. And to watch it, that game didn't feel like Cardinal. It didn't feel like Gulliver was gonna lose that game until a minute left in the game. Nobody thought that was gonna happen. But then to watch them kids break down and cry, and it was
special. They was having a special season because I don't think they was in the game that was close. Like everything was blowing out for them.
They put their foot on a lot of people this year.
Yeah.
But it's hard when you're playing against a Cardinal Gibbons team. It's one thing. It's one thing to think you're gonna win, and it's another thing to be that team that win all the time. And you have that pedigree of we supposed to win. And it's hard to be that if you've never been that. And I think Gulliver went in that game like thinking we can win this. And Cardinal Gibbons' mindset is like, we win. Like that's what we do. Like,
yeah, we win.
That's what we do.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
We the state champs.
Yeah, that's what we do. And great game, bro. Great game. But yeah, man, shout out to him, man, and congratulations. To Carson be headed to Tulane, and I think CJ going to Tulane. They're trying to take everybody with him, man. I think Trey maybe.
CJ might be on the market, man, because he's starting to get a lot of offers.
Man, he be killing it. And some people think because everybody's brother than Jay, it's not because of Jaylen Brown on the side. He's just good.
Yeah, no, CJ's good.
Yeah, he's just good. He was killing it that night. But man, But he missed that pass, man. He took it hard. He took it hard after the game.
Shouts out to my boy up there in Bama. Did you see that catch Jacory Brooks did?
Ain't seen it yet.
Oh man, he actually Bama down 10-3.
Why was he in the game? That's why he playing.
Man,
now?
listen. When I told you Jacory could go there and play right away, I don't know why he wasn't playing it right away, but he catches the game time score. Like he goes and catches it, he beats a guy 1-on-1. And in my head, I say, look at it. Bama needs another Dade County player to win the game for them, man.
Isn't that weird at Bama how kids cannot be playing the first half of the season? And now he's a player in the rivalry game. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Rivalry, biggest game of the season so far. Rivalry. Yeah. He goes in there and catches it.
But we knew who Jacory Brooks was, bro. Like, we know who Jacory Brooks is. I don't know what took him so long to get on the field, but Bama got depth like that. Yeah. We knew who Jacory Brooks was. Last night, Central takes down Killian. Rose Green puts a battery in Killian back. They come out there fired up, and Killian punched back. They punched back. Something. A lot of people saying they thought it was gonna be a running clock. It was not a running clock. You know what I'm saying? They end up looking bad, 39-13, but it was not that either.
Yeah, it didn't look as bad as the game was.
Right, yeah. Killian never was the lead. They could have took the lead because the first kickoff goes to Matthew Boston. He runs it back 98 yards to the goal line, but then they didn't get in. Threw an interception, and Central gets the ball and marches right back down. It goes up 7-zip. I was like, oh. But then Killian answered. So you just when you knew Killian was there to play. Shout out to him. I mean, Robbie Washington, man, is a stud, bro. He's a stud. Him and Matthew Boston had a good game. Seven had a good game. Killian has a loaded team over there.
Yeah, they'll be good again next year because most of them coming back.
Yeah,
most of them coming back. So
yeah, Killian got a loaded team over there. So most of the teams in Dade County are on the road this week, I think. I'm not sure.
Which is crazy. How is that even possible?
It's supposed to be strict schedule, right?
Yeah, like how is that even possible? Nobody got a tougher schedule than Central.
That's what AJ was saying. He like, bro, listen. Every year we go play Naples. Why? If it's strict schedule, how are we?
Yeah, nobody got a stronger schedule than Central. Right. I might be talking about the country. That's like so.
Well, American Heritage did, obviously.
Heritage, and then in the West going up the road too. How's that possible?
I heard everybody was on the road. The West got what? Tampa Jesuit. For the people that's looking at that Tampa Jesuit game, they like, man, the West is gonna lose. Tampa Jesuit beat St. Thomas. Let me explain something to you about that St. Thomas game. St. Thomas was scheduled to play Stranahan, I think, somebody else. They came up with COVID. They didn't want to play St. Thomas. St. Thomas found out Tuesday. On Wednesday, St. Thomas said, we're going to go to Tampa and play Tampa Jesuit on Friday. Went up there, turned them all over 6 times, and lost the game. So if you're looking at that game and you're saying, Tampa Jesuit must be good, they beat St. Thomas. That game, I ain't going to take them from them. They did beat St. Thomas, but yeah, that was a game St. Thomas went up there and played like blind.
Man, my guy Tiger playing lights out right now. Well, I don't want to say lights out, but he playing good right now.
I heard he played a good game.
Tiger had like 4 games in a row, 300 yards, 5 touchdowns.
Really?
Yeah, Tiger's playing good.
I heard that. I mean, shout out to Tiger, man. A couple of Tigers since he was 7 years old, man. Shout out to Tiger. What else going on, man? A bunch of records got broke.
Yeah, man. Mike Harley broke a record. Rambo broke 2 records. I think that's about it. Florida State, no bowl season again. That's 4 years in a row.
No.
Yeah, 4 years in a row.
They almost beat Florida yesterday.
Yeah, I guess they trying to they pushing it. I guess a lot of people in college football are pushing for Florida and Miami to play in the bowl game. I kind of like it.
Yeah.
But it depends on where they play. Like, I hope it's not in Orlando again. Maybe in Tampa.
Right.
But
yeah. So Rambo breaks the record and Harley breaks.
Rambo breaks 2
records.
Harley breaks 1. Mike Harley broke the career reception records.
Yeah, he had the most thing 174 or something like that.
Yeah, he breaks that.
And then
Reggie Wayne had that record.
Right.
He breaks that. And Rambo breaks the single season record for reception and yards.
Right. We didn't see none of that coming.
Yeah, nah, I didn't think. Obviously.
No, we see none of that. We see none of that coming. That caught all of us off guard. But Rambo came here and had a superb. He had another year.
He a redshirt junior. Yeah, he can come back if he want to.
Think he come back?
Nah.
Yesterday when they were saying one more year, right? I mean, they said he pointed at Lashley. Like, who y'all talking to? Y'all talking about Lashley? Bring him back one more year? I'm not sure what that meant. Remember last week when I asked him, hey man, did you ever think it would be going so well? And he was like, it ain't going that well. We sure that he's out of here.
I mean,
yeah.
I don't know if he might not play in the bowl game. So
He
if he don't play in the bowl game, then yeah.
They have that. Yeah, they asked him that in the press conference. They did ask him in the press. They asked Harley the same thing too. Yeah. So he's making a decision. Yeah. Then that mean he is gone. You think he knew he didn't know this was going to happen when he came here? Did he? No, couldn't have. No, he didn't know this was going to happen after the third game. No, it all just happened like recently.
Yeah, I forget what was that, the Michigan State game or App State? One of them games where he had like 200 yards.
King kept throwing him the ball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That game, I guess that right there clicked to him like, yeah, they throw me the ball, I'm gonna catch it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I guess we were still having mixed throwing in different receivers here and there. Right. You know what I'm saying? So once they got that set group in at that time, like, okay, well, it's gonna be Rambo, Harley, and Smith. That's when they set in and say, oh yeah, Rambo, like, yeah, I'm the guy. Throw me the ball, I'm gonna catch it.
Right.
And it happened. Every game you see him, 100 yards, 100 yards, 100 yards, 100 yards, 100 yards.
We trying to get Coach Rep Lashley stopped by the show, man, before he head on to SMU, man. It can't help. Couldn't do nothing but help recruiting.
Yeah.
Coach. So, Coach, man, listen, here's out, man. We want to get you stopped by the show, come interview with us, come tell us some Nicole C. Perry stories or something.
Yeah.
But no, come sit down with us, man. It'll be a good look for you and the South Florida kids.
Yeah, man,
we appreciate
you won't recruits from South Florida. You got to stop through Footballville. You know what I'm saying? That's just keeping it real.
That is.
Footballville, we can help you out now.
So listen, man, y'all add him, do whatever. Y'all help us out, see if we can get him on the show on his way up out of here. The kid tweeting, let Manny stay. The kids don't go on Twitter, social media, like a media push. Manny doing big things here. What you think about that?
Kid emotional, just, final game of the season. A lot of them had grown to get a bar with the coach, you know what I'm saying? But they're kids. Like, I don't expect them to go out there and bash the coach. They gonna say, yeah, we want them again. They gonna play for whatever coach comes.
Right.
So, I ain't looking to it. It is what it is.
Yeah. I think the two telling things is that those winning kings wanted Coker to stay, and they fought for Coker to stay. You know what I'm saying? I think Coker was the beginning of this. But they liked him. They wanted him to stay. You know what I'm saying? They blood, sweat, and tears. They put in the work with him. They out in the sun with him. He's showing them love. He got the Chucky hat on. So the kids grow a bond with you. You know what I'm saying? I think if you wanted him to stay,
you'll win.
Yeah. You would have won for him.
Do the things on the field.
Right. You would have won for him. Don't put it in my lap and say, hey man, give me a favor. you had a chance to keep him here, and y'all could have figured out how to keep him here by winning.
Ain't it simple? Don't go out there and lose to Florida State. Don't go out there and lose to Virginia, North Carolina. Yeah,
don't lead the team and miss tackles, and Manny stays. I think maybe, but that's what I'm saying. It's like, so those are the two telling things to me. At the end of the day, they're kids, man. They're kids, and you can't let the pigs run the pig pen, or how it is that you can't let, you know what I'm saying? They're following their leader. That's their leader. They respect him, and they're following him. The adults have to know what's best for the program at this time.
Yeah, like I say, man, they kids, they players. They not gonna bash the coach, because guess what? They bash the coach. The new coach come in. I can't really. Boy, y'all talk bad about the former coach.
Right.
I don't want y'all on my team or trust y'all. So. Yeah.
And when they lose their coach, you don't know what to expect either.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't know who coming in. You don't know what defense he's gonna run. No, none of that. So it's a lot of uncertainty. I get it, man. I get it. But let's not get overly emotional and the end of the day, I guess it's what's best for the program.
That's what matters the most. It's what's best for the program, you know what I'm saying, and best for the kids. Like, that's just me, man. I'm not 75. It was just a painful year, painful, man, because you don't expect to lose. ESPN set it up well. You only were supposed to lose one game.
I was just thinking the same thing. ESPN had us to lose
one game all year. You come in, got 91% of your whole returning starters from last year.
Right.
You recruit a top 10 recruiting class. So everything was in your corner to be successful.
Right.
It just seemed like it was too big of a job for you.
Favorite in every game.
Every game.
The computers had. They talking about people.
Even after Bama blew us out, still favoring in every game.
We're not talking about people. We're talking about the computer had us favored in every game. Like, yeah, these ain't people's in their opinions. It had us favored in every game except the Alabama game. And we dropped 4 of them. A lot of that underachieving has been going on at Miami, and I'm just ready for it to stop.
Yeah, so you gotta stop. Like, that pushing for man to stay 7-5. That's mediocre. So basically saying keep the mediocre, keep it going, because I don't see it getting better.
Right.
What you went 8-4? Like, what you want to go 8-4 now? You want to go 9? Like no. You get somebody to say, man, nah, this is unacceptable.
Yeah, the administration has to get serious about this thing.
Some news coming tomorrow.
Yeah, some news coming tomorrow. AD hire.
Yeah.
This week. If the name's out there, then everybody already know, man. But yeah,
they supposed to be hired.
AD. And then we probably get some more news
later this week.
Yeah.
Later this week.
Well, and the crazy thing is, I think Tuesday. I think Diaz have an in-house with Shamar Stewart and Wesley. Like, I think it's Monday or one of them.
Yeah.
So.
With Wesley?
Yeah. In-house with Wesley, in-house with Shamar.
Yeah.
I think with Kelly too. Like our 3 top targets from South Florida.
Really? Diaz gonna go sit down and tell him what? That man walking.
I mean, he's doing his job. He's still doing his job.
Yeah. So he's gonna sit down with Wesley. At this point, we just had Wesley in here. What you feel? What you think about Wesley? You think Wesley, Miami, or Florida State? Man,
I don't think he want to leave Miami, but I think they are uncertain about the coaching situation.
Right.
So that might play a role in it. And one thing I know he said, he did stress the fact that he wanted to play right away.
Yeah.
So he just look at the situation.
Play here right away. Shit, who in front of him? I know his mom seen the favor Miami. His mom seen the favor
Mom
Miami.
loves Miami.
But I asked live on my live yesterday, listen, if your kid was the #1 linebacker in Florida, would you send him to play linebacker at Miami? Like, there's a lot of things going against Miami. One big thing, elephant in the room, is going with Miami, is his mom. Like, mom can be very influential. It seems as if she wants him to stay here. But at Florida State, sometimes you gotta read the writing on the wall. When he threw that U down, he was throwing that U down with a coach he trusted.
Coach Savage, yeah.
Yeah, that coach coached him at Central. You know what I'm saying? He was there for his growth. He got a homeboy up there. I forget his name. I think a homeboy at DB up there.
Well, if you're gonna say he got a couple of homeboys up there, Kia Thomas, what you call it, Man.
Right.
And Brownlee, he got a couple of homeboys up there.
Right. So if you think about it, the fan and people want, hey man, we need Wesley to turn this thing around. But if you're thinking about it, it's like, would you, like with the way the things looking over there, like would you send your son there to play linebacker?
Nah, I mean, if you do that, it'll be like almost like the Michael Irvin effect. Like, yeah, he's just going there because he can't go nowhere else.
Right. I'm just gonna stay home. I ain't leave my mama well. I'm play football where I play football, and that's fine. It happens all the time. But yeah, Miami has to do itself some favors, bro. Stop asking for us to do the favors. They got
Things about to change, ain't it?
Yeah, I mean, but things are about to change. Things are about to change for the.
But will they change in time before his commitment? I have the slightest because his commitment is on the field.
Well, going forward, right? Going forward, he's coming. Any recruit right now is going to come into a better Miami. I think they're going to come, and that it ain't about Manny being fired. It's just about Miami saying, "Hey, man, we're going to pay attention to the program." So any recruit right now is going to come into a better Miami. Probably eventually have better facilities, better coaching, better development. Any recruit. So it's kind of like we haven't seen it, but you just gotta believe you're walking into something. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna finally fit. It's gonna finally fit everything that's around it, the talent that comes in and things of that nature. And once you start winning, you get better talent. I mean, it's as simple as that. We win it, we get Shamar. It won't be a question where Shamar Stewart is going. A few of them will get out of here, but yeah, once you start winning, people will stay home. Kids will stay home.
Shout out to Crib Talk, Caneville. Follow me at Wesley B Jr. _.
Yeah, I mean, so like the way college football is set up. Yes, we're the ones here with the coaching issue this year, right? But you can't really go to the program. You can't really go to the program for the coach anyway because he can walk into Florida State and
their coach might be gone.
He already sitting on a seat made of a hot pocket. Like he.
I mean, at this point. Just not Florida State. You look Florida. Coaches are getting fired. Coaches are leaving, going to other jobs. It's no. You're rarely going to have these longevity coaches like Nick Saban and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You got them, but then you know what I'm saying. A lot of schools want to win. You know what I'm saying? So Nick wins. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, but you got schools like, TCU fired their coach and they was winning. He had a couple bad years, they fired him.
Yeah, I mean, some of the big names don't get fired. Like, the guy at Texas A&M don't get fired. You know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't gonna get... But it's like you can't dodge that.
Yeah, you can't dodge that.
Yeah, it's like you can't dodge that. That can happen anywhere.
Yeah. So if you're going just for a specific coach, then that's the worst reason to go because that coach can leave and go to another job.
Yeah. Right. So you can't really... You gotta go for what's gonna put you in the best situation and with the mindset of... It's business, bro. Like, listen, man, y'all here listening to me. It's business, and you have to play the game. It ain't no family. It ain't about loyalty. You got to play the game. You got a coach that's going to basically be able to determine your future. So you're going to go in there, do everything they tell you to do, be quiet, and try to get on the field. You're trying to get on the field to show whether you gotta bite your tongue, whatever you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you gotta do to get on the field and get your opportunity to get where you're trying to go or accomplish what you're trying to accomplish. That's what it is. All this keeping it real, but nigga, try me, man. You gotta leave that in Dade County, bro. You gotta leave that in Pompano.
In the hood.
Yeah, you gotta leave it in the hood. It's business. You're not saying coaches don't care about you, but you're a number. You know how I know you're a number? Because they're recruiting 2 more numbers right now while you playing Xbox or something. So, yeah, so get it together. You can't go to a school for the coach. You can't, because he could be gone.
He could be gone, yeah.
And now what's
that
left?
coach could get he can get a better job or he can get fired. Like, so you went to the school for that coach and then
right.
Now you sitting there sad because the new coaching staff come in and you like, oh man, they don't like me.
All you can do is go and control the things you can control. That's it. That's it. That's it. Do your best. Control the things you can control. And things should work out for you. But no, Miami's in a dicey situation right now. And they're gonna have to make a move fast.
Okay, I'm gonna address the recruiting question that everybody keep asking me. Man, what's gonna happen? Look, listen. We're going to transition to a new coach. If it's the coaches that I think we're gonna get, the names that I keep hearing, I'm never gonna be worried about recruiting.
Right.
Never, because them guys can recruit.
Talking about Mario.
Mario
Lane.
The
2 names we say, Mario Lane.
Even if it's Mark Stewart, them guys, them coaches can recruit. The thing I'm most worried about is the culture level that they bring.
Mm-hmm.
You bring in Lane, you know that Lane gonna have a hell of an offense.
Right.
They gonna put points on point. That's good. You bring in Mario going to have a team that's disciplined, a coach who failure is unacceptable here.
Right.
Same with Mark Stoops. We don't have the identity with the coach, the former coach, and that's it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you more worried about what? Recruits, or you more worried about what the coach brings? Because we been getting recruits.
We did get recruits, though. I don't even care about recruits.
Yeah, you just so right now.
I don't even care about recruiting, man. Get me a experienced company guy here, bro. Yeah.
Miami's Miami, man. And if you were good and you could go to Miami, your chances of going to the NFL is like 50%, maybe higher than any other school. Because South Florida have the most players in the NFL.
Yeah.
So you good. All you gotta do is just go to the school and perform.
Right. So listen, man, y'all stay locked in with us, man. A lot of news will be breaking this week. And for the news that we broke, man, listen, y'all give us credit for what we doing out here, bro. Yeah, give us credit for it, man. What we doing out here. That's X. I'm D. We out.